just yep.
Okay, and we are live. Hello, everyone. We're super excited today. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
We're super excited to today because we'll have a super heart-to-heart topic, and today's topic is the silent struggles that most of us women carry, and the brave choice to make a change. So, I'm Melanie. I'm your host for today, and together with these lovely ladies from Australia and from Northern Philippines, um, we'll be having this live chat with you about these struggles that we all have as women. So I'm Melanie. I'm from the Philippines. I'm a full-time chemist. I'm a single mom, a single grandma, and I'm one of those who made the brave choice to change. And I know there are many of you out there who have been wanting to make a change, but it's either you're still gathering up your courage or you don't know how to make that change. And that's what we will be discussing today. Because let's be honest, as women, especially us moms, we're often the strong ones. But sometimes we're so busy holding it together that no one sees how tired we really are. We're tired of working nonstop. We're tired of pretending we're okay. We're tired of putting ourselves the last. So today, I'm joined by these three amazing women who, like me, or maybe some of you have felt the silent struggles, but choose to do something about it nevertheless. So today, through this online business, we are hoping to start again, to dream again, and to build something meaningful. So if you're the type of woman who's just quiet, but inside it's like you carry a heavy burden, we're here to tell you you're not alone, and maybe this is the time, this is your chance to make that brave change as well. So we will be starting with one of our panelists here. This is Tracy from Australia, and she will be talking about one of the silent struggles that a lot of women face. Louisa, can you flash
Do you know what
the
was the topic? You mean I'm gonna just gonna go with Sis
yeah,
Tracy.
the struggle of feeling
Feeling
too late
too
to
late.
start over. Hello,
I see.
Tracy.
Hello, hello everyone. 马来西亚朋友们，早上好，中午好，晚上好，欢迎大家来看我们的节目。I'm coming live to you from New South Wales, Australia. For those who don't know me, I'm Tracy Reeves, a believer, a loving wife, a proud business entrepreneur, and a mentor. I'm working part-time as a remedial massage therapist 3 days a week. I'm originally came from Malaysia, but moved to Australia after I married my wonderful husband, Mark. My topic today, feeling too late to start over. I remember there was a season in my life when I felt like the window of opportunity had shut tight on me. I was in my late 30s, switching career from an office job to a spa therapist. And in my early 40s, I'm starting over in a new country, Australia, after I got married. When I arrived in Australia, it's like 360-degree change for me. I can't get any jobs without Australian qualification. My past job experience and qualifications are not recognized here. So I had to start my life from scratch. I had to take a course to obtain the qualification in order for me to get a job in Australia. I studied for 2 years. Everything is in English, and English is not my first language. It had been hard to start with, especially learning anatomy, with all the Latin names or in the body. And it's not easy, but I made it. As you all know, being the eldest child in a family that didn't have much, I carry a lot of weight on my shoulder. I'm not born rich, and I definitely don't want to remain poor for the rest of my life. I want a better life for my parents who had sacrificed so much for the family, and a better life for myself. My younger years were all about survival. I worked long hours, sometimes two jobs, pinching every dollar out there and putting everyone else first before myself, carrying a burden in silence. I was strong because I had to be in my circumstances. You know, every time when I saw someone younger or more tech savvy or further ahead of me, I had this little voice whispering inside me, "You're too late, Tracy." Especially when I saw my friend settling into a good career, earning a high income, climbing the ladder, get promotion after promotion, and here I am starting from scratch. But you know what I've learned? My life, my future doesn't mean I had to live in struggle forever. I said to myself, I'm done with burnout. I'm done trading hours for dollars. And I'm done chasing others people's approval. Now I'm chasing peace, time freedom, and financial freedom, and building a business that brings both income and impact. It's never too late to choose a better life. You know, I prayed, I took a bold steps and trusted that every experience, whether it's my past job, my love for the wellness, even my pain, was preparing me for this next chapter of my life. Starting my digital business was the breakthrough for me. It gave me the purpose beyond massage table and helped me reach women across the world. I wasn't trading hours for dollar anymore. I was creating value, building impact, and honoring my sister legacy through Jessie Goodwill Foundation. You know, guys, my future is in my own hands. I refuse to stay poor, and I'm ready for a change. I took serious action, and this is my moment to rewrite my story and create a better world for myself and helping others doing the same. So, guys, there's never too late. You're not too old, not too late, and not too far gone. You just one brave yes away from a new beginning. I hope you are inspired. That's all from me today. Back to you, sis Melanie.
That is so powerful, Tracy. I really like it. I'm like resonating with it. You're like talking to me. It's as if you were telling my story as well. Really, really powerful. Thank you so much. So I'm the next one to discuss, and my topic is hiding dreams behind our responsibilities. So you know that feeling when you're always the one taking care of the family, or there, you know that even as, especially as a Filipino, there's always people who are looking up to you for help, because for so many years I was that mom. I worked as an OFW in Indonesia for 15 years while raising my three children and helping my aging parents back in the Philippines, and also my siblings who were not so fortunate back then. So I was proud to do it, and if I would have a choice, I'll do it again. Pero, oh, but while while time passed, napansin ko like I have dreams that I have hidden deep inside of me. Not because I don't have dreams. Actually, I've always dreamed of uh, things like traveling or with my family, having slow mornings, not having to go to work and battle traffic, or to just do things spontaneously and not having to save money to do it. But what happens is I always tell myself later, I'll do it later, or I'll take care of them first. Then it will be my time, or maybe not now. So that's how I always tell myself. And over time, I felt it. Yes, I was functioning, but I was also fading because I was always the one giving, but it seems like there's nothing left for myself. So I started feeling tired, and not just physically, but emotionally. I would smile, but deep inside, I felt like something was missing. I was not excited anymore to wake up in the morning. Like, it's as if I'm like a candle that's slowly melting. And the worst part is sometimes I feel guilty for even thinking about my own dreams, as if wanting something for myself meant being selfish. So one day I asked myself, is this it? Ito na lang ba talaga? Like, after all the years that I've given myself for others, like my family, at first I love them, but it also meant that I've given away prime years of my life for them. Then, when my parents died and my siblings moved and worked abroad, I was left alone in the Philippines. I have one more brother here, but basically all of my children are moved out. They're in the US. My brothers went to US and Canada and Indonesia. And then I realized I was left alone. I have no more responsibilities now. I became an empty nester. But I've also spent a lot of my time building the dreams of others. Like, I've given them wings to fly, but I've I've not nourished my own dreams. And I still have those dreams. It's time to stop hiding behind responsibilities and start honoring what my heart has always wanted. That's when I said yes to learning about online business. I didn't have immediate results, and I'm not pretending I have all the answers. But the moment I said yes, it was for me, and I felt that fire again because the business gave me something that my regular job could not give me. It's like hope for more freedom or time to be with my. Now I have grandkids. Now I want to have more time with them, visiting them more often, and a way to build something that even in my mid 50s and help other women like me change their life. This is what in meaning of having an impact. So now gradually I'm dreaming again and I'm taking action, and I don't have to choose between my responsibilities to my family and to have the purpose, because we can do it the same. So if you're watching this and thinking, yes, I've been hiding behind my dreams too, I want to tell you, you're not alone. You're still allowed to dream. You're still capable of creating something for yourself. And it's never too late to take that first brave step, because this time it is your turn. And so I hope you get inspired with that too. And next one to share her innermost struggle is our sister Queenie from Philippines. Queenie, take it away.
Right. Thank you, sis. Uh, a very heartwarming sharing you have given us both. Actually, I'm a teary-eyed with what you have been sharing a while ago. So, anyways, my name is Queenie Mendoza from Isabela, Philippines. Good afternoon, everybody, and good morning, good evening, wherever you are from, wherever you are watching us from. So, tonight I will be discussing about financial dependency and insecurities. So here's a little bit of my story. There was a time when I felt so financially stuck, but I smiled anyway. As a mom of 5 kids and with including a child with special needs, I knew how to hide my stress behind a strong face. But deep down, I was exhausted emotionally, mentally, and financially. My salary as a public school teacher was barely enough to cover all our needs. But there were days when I silently cried after paying bills, knowing we had nothing left for emergencies, much less for dreams. So as and the hardest part there is uh, relying on my husband's irregular income. Sometimes I felt like I was just waiting for the next paycheck, waiting for help, waiting for life to get better. Um, Eventually, during those times, I lost my confidence in myself. Uh, Even simple decisions felt heavy. Should I buy this? Can I afford that? It hurt when I couldn't provide even the simplest things that they need. But I stayed quiet because uh, that's what strong moms do, right? So then, cut story short, I discovered this world of online business. I was scared. I had no experience whatsoever, most especially to digital space, no big capital. But I said yes anyway. And little by little, I learned, I showed up, I started believing again. And today I'm building something of my own, something that gives me peace and purpose. I'm still a teacher, still a mom of 5 with one special child. And of course, life isn't perfect. But today I'm no longer feel stuck. I have choices, and I found a way to create a better future for my family without sacrificing my time with them. So, to every hardworking mom or dad who feels the same pressure of financial insecurity, let me tell you, you can change your story. Okay, you are capable of more, and your breakthrough might start with brave yes to something, just like we did. Okay, so I hope this message inspires you. So if this message speaks to your heart, okay, we welcome everybody to connect with us in order for us to show you uh, for you to learn how we as an ordinary people like us, moms, dad, teachers, chemists, therapists, nurse, and traditional business owners or whatever professions that we have here are starting our own digital business with no experience, no pressure, just possibilities. That's all. Back to you, Sis Mel.
Wow, that is very, very emotional. I felt it. And I really like what you said that now we have a choice and you can make your own future. We're not stuck. We can design our new future. Wow. Thank you, sis. I'm really very emotional about that. So next is having this burnout while pretending to be fine. And that will be discussed with us discussed by Sis Louisa from Australia. Take it away, Louisa. You're on mute.
Sorry, it's so hard to navigate everything. Hello, everybody. My goodness. I feel like, same as Sis Melanie, I feel like crying that you guys from Sis Tracy, Sis Queenie. I think this is a very, really heartfelt conversation. No?
Really
Oh,
straight from the heart.
oh gosh. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, again, this is Luisa. I'm living here in Australia, but originally from Leyte, Philippines. So sa tanang mga Bisaya diha, kumusta? Maayong gabi. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, sa lahat ng mga Tagalog din. So I'm a digital business owner for more than 3 years. I'm a dedicated wife and of course a passionate nurse. And I'm doing this business as part time. And my work is casual. How amazing is that? So I decided to have this business because I used to work 2 3 jobs before, but now I am slowly claiming, of course, my time freedom and in financial freedom in preparation. For a future. So that's why we're here for. So my topic is all about burnout while pretending to be fine. Aren't we all? Just like there's so many things to say for women, right? So let me ask this question, have you ever experienced burnt out? Because I have. It wasn't like everybody saying here, it wasn't just physical exhaustion, but it's also, it weighed on me, especially my mental health and emotional well-being too. So back then, maybe when I first came here, in the beginning it was okay, but later on, as I go to study, I was juggling my studies. I had 3 jobs, and family responsibilities because I had to help out to solve problems somehow, and trying to fix everything, while silently battling stress. I was pretending to be fine for so many years, only drained me even farther, and I didn't really realize that it was just like that, pushing me to my limits until I was breaking. Like, felt really inevitable. Ignoring burnout doesn't make it vanish, guys. It just deepens the exhaustion, and it just makes even recovery harder, right? I used to tell myself, I'm Filipino, like, I'm very resilient. Because in the Philippines, we don't really think about the depression. There's no such thing as mental health. Unlike, it's totally different right now, right? But truthfully, like when I said, oh, I'm resilient, I'm fine. But I wasn't even living at all. And I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of men, a lot of women carry overwhelming responsibilities, balancing work and especially personal life, right? While silently struggling. A lot of women just really they do these things that they say it's so kind, but they're fine, but they're not. And then right now, as a nurse and a lot of hard workers as well, like you may have felt the same way that I do, right? So when people ask me, why did I not register? Like I've been in the nursing for so many years. Honestly, I will always come back to what happens to me. Like, do I want to become a burnout person than being a happy person right now? We're having a time freedom and less worrying about my finance because I'm doing this business and not worrying about my future because not because of this business. I don't think so. I don't want to go back that way. I stick where I work with my own terms and able when to work and unable to enjoy life. And I know like a lot of our families as well, like because like, we have a lot of responsibilities at home. You actually helping your family and they expect us that we are very rich in this country because we are in the rich country. You don't know our struggles, as a woman, as a daughter, as a sister. You don't know anything at all. But if you're on a lot of OFWs or overseas Filipino workers, and not just overseas Filipino workers, as well as the immigrants, if this resonates you with you, what I feel, what I actually experienced before, remember that you don't have to carry it all alone. Acknowledging burnout is not a weakness. It's just the first step toward healing. So, guys, if you're in this business, I'm telling you, there are so many women have actually healed because it's just totally different when you have support. Okay, so if you're here looking for something, maybe you want to get out of physical exhaustion, so this is it. Anyway, back to you, Sis Mel. Thank you.
Uh, yeah, one struggle after another. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm more connected with you ladies. Uh, this episode is truly coming from the heart. I love it. Yeah. So
Indeed.
now our last our panelist is Sister Swimo, and she will
Yes.
be talking to us about, is it fear of being judged, sis?
Correct. I
Okay.
was, yeah, I when I checked the other one, lost yourself in role. I was about to talk about that, but when I checked on the list, somebody taken, so I was prepared for fear of being judged. So that's
Um,
Yeah,
everything.
you can
okay.
take that.
Yeah, I'll put it in a moment. So just introduce yourself, sis.
Okay, I will. Hi, everyone. Hello, welcome from our group here from the biggest digital business adventure from online. So my name is Swimo A, and I'm from London. Live with my family in London. So nice to meet you all. So today I would like to share the silent struggle women carry and the brave choice to change through online business. Because of at the beginning, we all have no experience for technology, but we got to brave for our choice. So the at the beginning, my story was as I am hairdressing, as hairdresser owner, the owner of the shop. After pandemic, most of staff was disappear. They have their own plan and they disappear. Nobody's coming back to my salon. So I was so lonely, and that's the fear of my future career. This is how I start to do something, did something. I realized it. So I was thinking, what shall I do to continue my business? Being a traditional business, I was so alone at salon. Nobody is interesting anymore to come to work at salon. So I start thinking, is it going to be closing down will be better and working from home, like a mobile hairdresser? But I didn't want it to do it because I want to save my business, because this is my passion, this is my future, this is how I believe. So it was so scary and worrying my future. And then when I found digital business, and no matter what, I decided I'm going to start as a digital business owner, study online, working from online, and adventure, try to encourage as much as I can. So I found a digital business and start doing digital business. So from digital business, I save all my traditional business as well as my improvement, everything, actually. So the courage, visibility, and authenticity online are deeply interconnected, reconnected, and navigating them thoughtfully can be powerful, but also challenging. Here is what I have gather from the pattern across many conversation and digital space. So the fear of judgment or not being good enough is one of the most powerful forces that keep me stuck, especially an online space where comparison and criticism are, are amplified. So I was scared and panicking, didn't know what I was doing. So so I was the I was embarrassing in the front of the camera, feeling weird, but I chose to show up anyway because of this is the role where I wanted to be. So now I'm here as a digital business because of from training of this adventure online digital business. I can save my the traditional business because of the marketing. I start marketing my traditional business as well from online. Start selling myself and my about my salon. Now I save my salon, and now I'm making nearly £2,000 a month regularly without doing nothing. it's online. This because I created from online. So my salon is earning £2,000 a month. With I don't need to go there. I don't need to check to anyone. I don't need to bossy to anyone because of I created as a individual, a kind of individual spaces for every individual hair and beauty career, and then I rent them out. That is I'm marketing to people to able to people can able to join to my salon, and this is how I manage. That is all come from my digital anchorage. So I if I visit to my salon, whatever I earn, whatever I effort and doing my hard work is for myself. Plus, £2,000 is extra without doing anything. I just have to do only once marketing from online, which is I train from digital business. So I start giggling on my online. Hey, whoever interesting here is available for you, the space, blah, blah, blah. And then you know what? Amazingly, I did that the job as well. So here I am as a digital business. Is the benefit of digital business is not just one income and commission. There is so many figure you can create it. So you know what now, because I have so much extra time for my life. So I have another plan C for the business plan C also coming up. So I will share that for future. This is all for me. So digital business is for all at one, for whole business. Any business you can use this tool from the digital business training and improve your business or your life. This is all for me. Thank you for having me today. So it's back to Miss Smile, and I hope is everyone enjoy my story and understand on my English. Thank you so much.
Your English is perfect, sis. Don't have
Thank
to
you.
worry about that. But we like your story, and you have two digital business, one side hustle and one online
Let's
business.
see.
Lots, it's digital business is the way to go. Yeah. So
Yes.
for those who will watch us later, thank you very much for dropping by, um, and I would like to thank these women who shared their stories with us today. I was really touched, and it touched my heart really. And so we opened up a lot of things that usually stay hidden within us, the struggles. We don't normally talk about this to other people, but we're sharing it online. We don't share it every day. Not and we share it with you not because we're weak, but because we have been strong for too long. And here's the truth: you don't have to wait for a breakdown to create a breakthrough. You don't have to settle for life doesn't excite you. So if it's something we shared today, made your heart whisper, "That's me," then maybe this is your moment. So let us know, comment ready, or send us a message on our website or somewhere in there. I can speak now, but if we if you have seen us individually, it was there. Or you can message us in our messengers or in our business page, and we'll share you how we get started. No pressure, no hype, just the truth and the tools that you can use to start your own online business. Because you are allowed to change, you are allowed to choose and prioritize yourself. So thank you, everyone, and see you all in our next live next week.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Thank
everyone.
you, sis. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.